Alright, you guys, what's going on? It's Rage, and welcome back to some Black Ops 1. It's been a little while since I've made a Black Ops 1 video, I feel like, and I felt like this would be the appropriate game to at least make sense. To make sense as a continuation of yesterday's video, as I should say. Originally, though, I was gonna make a COD 4 video, but I just felt like Black Ops 1 was more fitting, so anyway. So again, though, like I just said, this video is going to be kind of a continuation of yesterday's video as far as my first impressions of Black Ops 4 goes. Now, the only thing that I'm hoping with this video is that my Black Ops 1 does not crash, because this is my second take trying to record this video. I don't know what happened the first time. Like, literally my game just froze numerous times over for like 30-second intervals. It was extremely annoying. So now, as far as yesterday's video went, my first impression, or more or less my live reaction to the Black Ops 4 reveal, well, for one, definitely that video got a lot more views than my usual videos do within the first 24 hours, but I mean, then again, it makes perfect sense, considering the fact that yesterday everybody was blowing up on YouTube about, oh, Black Ops 4 reveal this, Black Ops 4 reveal that, so it also did get a lot more support than I thought it would. It got like 400 plus likes and 60 dislikes, so it was like, yikes. But then again, though, I'm just gonna make the assumption that a lot of people just dislike the video probably because they disagree with my opinion, which is completely understandable. I also feel like a lot of people may have disliked the video for this specific reason. God damn it! It's almost exactly like Black Ops 3.
I lost count. Feel that energy. I lost count.
Fuck! Now, was it entirely necessary for me to scream over a video game trailer? No, definitely not. As a matter of fact, that was extremely unnecessary, but anyways. Overall, though, I was extremely disappointed because I had this idea of what I wanted the game to be, and essentially what that was. Well, I tweeted about this yesterday, but really what I wanted Black Ops 4 to be, or at least the original idea as to what I thought it was going to be, was a COD 4 and Black Ops 1 hybrid kind of mix. I had made the assumption that with it being near futuristic, which, I mean, I guess it still kind of is. I think they mentioned at some point within the reveal that it was like in between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, so it's not, well, it's relatively near future, kind of ish. I think somebody had tried to mention to me that it's still 2020, and no, it does not look like it's set in 2020 at all. But then again, though, that was just my thing. I had really expected the game to be that way, and I just had this false sense of hope, I suppose I should say. Now again, though, the reason as to why I reacted in a really, really bad way is just because I was not the biggest fan of Black Ops 3. And in my personal opinion, I feel like it's kind of hard to disagree with the fact that it looks so similar to Black Ops 3. Which, besides the fact that I was awful at that game, this is kind of where my problem with it begins. I feel like Treyarch kind of had some sort of creative block, which honestly might sound kind of weird for Treyarch because Treyarch is usually extremely outgoing with all of their games. Like, they're always bringing in new stuff that everybody loves. But just the one thing that I can't get past is that it really does look so similar to Black Ops 3, and on top of that, I've seen a lot of comparisons, not just in myself of what I said yesterday of comparing it to Rainbow Six Siege and Overwatch. I'm seeing a lot of people make those comparisons. So, but the whole creative block thing that I'm on about is the fact that I feel like with all of the recent Call of Duties that have come out, right, with Infinite Warfare and MWR, now last year, or really this year with World War II, I'm kind of assuming that they started developing Black Ops 4 while Infinite Warfare was still in their prime and while Call of Duty was still in like the jetpack phase. But after seeing all the feedback on Infinite Warfare and all the feedback from World War II that boots on the ground is the way to go, but still at the same time though, we want variety, and that jump shot hit marker was definitely not necessary. And now again though, when it comes to creativity with Treyarch, obviously they've taken out the single player campaign, which I'm not the biggest fan of because it's not really Black Ops at that point, but they definitely seem to have a lot planned for zombies and Battle Royale and consistently updating the multiplayer, which is the kind of thing that I could expect from Treyarch, just bringing in a lot of creativity in those aspects. And dude, what are you doing? In the corner, what a surprise, with Ghost on, what a guy. I really feel like the best way for me to put it though is I'm not very happy with the fact that Call of Duty is trying to become something that it's not. I know I've already mentioned this quite a bit, but the comparisons with Black Ops 3 to Overwatch and Rainbow Six is just, it's not Call of Duty. Which then again though, at the same time, I understand that to an extent these games do have to evolve so they're not always the same, air quote, stale game. The whole mantra of, oh, Call of Duty's the same every single year. I mean, I get that they have to change some things on the occasion, but I feel like they're kind of straying away from what Call of Duty really is. And really just at the end of it all though, it really does seem like Black Ops 4 is trying to be something that it's not. More or less what Call of Duty is not. I feel like I've said this a good time or two, but if there's anything that Call of Duty really has to do to be successful is just keep true to its roots. And once again though, of course, it's completely understandable to mix and mash some new things to keep the game fresh, but I don't know, just from the look of it right now, it doesn't look like Call of Duty to me. I mean, granted, that's also kind of what we said about Advanced Warfare when that game came out at first, the whole jetpack thing. I feel like I can go into so much more detail and consistently ramble about a lot of the exact same thing, but it's basically all going to revolve around the fact that I don't like the way that Call of Duty has turned turn to straying away from their base roots, which World War II did a fantastic job with, and a lot of people weren't happy with that because it lacked variety. See, I can completely understand that being a Call of Duty game developer, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, is extremely difficult because, again, with the 3-year cycles, they have to predict what we're going to like in 3 years. And that's extremely hard, but I feel like, once again, the best way to go about it, just to be successful, stick to the roots. That's really all there is to it. And still, in my personal opinion, I feel like a hybrid of COD 4 and Black Ops 1 would have went perfectly for Black Ops 4. And also, if they really were to base the game in 2020, they could have definitely made a campaign storyline as to how Raul Menendez came to power, but, you know. I feel like I'm one of the few people that's still genuinely upset there's no campaign, because it's not Black Ops. It's just a marketing scheme to call it Black Ops 4 because, I mean, with the title Black Ops, people are going to be interested.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
And here we go again, my game's freezing. Oh, I actually got him. Wow. Just on a little side note, guys, when the game froze right there, it messed with the syncing of the Audacity audio and my webcam, so you guys are going to hear my webcam microphone here just for a little bit. I feel like it's extremely evident, though, that I'm the Call of Duty fan that likes the more classic shooters like COD 1, COD 2, 4, World at War. And we're freezing again. Oh my goodness. At least from this angle, I can see accurately National Eagle Land is on the side of the L96. I never knew that. Black Ops, can you please stop dying on me? Just please let me get through this video. Point is, though, I'm much more of a classic FPS shooter kind of guy. Again, COD 1, COD 2, Battalion 1944. I haven't played that game in a while, and I kind of want to play it. I even might stream it today. I don't know. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that a lot of the newer Call of Duty players, or new gens, started playing around Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 and whatnot, so these jetpack CODs are really the only thing that they know. Granted, now also I'm not saying that everybody that likes Black Ops 4 is a jetpack fan or is a new gen or anything like that, no. Everybody obviously has their own personal preferences. I hated Black Ops 3, it looks like Black Ops 3, people like Black Ops 3, so. But I feel like it's just that so many new players have come onto the Call of Duty scene in this whole futuristic set that we've been in over the past 4 years, and I feel like a lot of people that aren't so happy with the jetpacks are the ones that started around the time that I started at back in 2007, which is also why, quite honestly, if Black Ops 4 is really, really bad, then I have no problem playing an 11th year of Call of Duty 4. No problem with that. And again, I know I've said this a million times over at this point in time, but Call of Duty really just needs to stick to its roots at, like, the base gameplay, game core of everything, and it'll be successful. I know people can make the argument that Black Ops 4 looks like it's sticking to the core fundamentals of boots on the ground and everything like that, but just, it doesn't seem like that to me. Obviously, whenever the beta comes out, I'll give it a shot, and I don't know, maybe I'll end up enjoying the game. Who knows? At first, I didn't think I was going to like Advanced Warfare when I saw the trailers for that, and that actually turns out to be one of my favorite Call of Duties. As a matter of fact, it's my favorite futuristic Call of Duty. And also, I know I've probably said this a good time or two already, but my problems with Black Ops 3, I think you guys already know. There was a lot in Black Ops 3 that I didn't like, and the fact that I just watched the trailer and it looks so much like Black Ops 3. They've even taken the same characters, the same voices. It really just is like Black Ops 3, which, I don't know though. Maybe Black Ops 3 boots on the ground, aka Black Ops 4, might not even be that bad. I don't know. Trust me though, I really am trying to stay optimistic about everything, and I don't want to write the game off entirely, at least up until I play the beta, but up until then, I don't know. Regardless of everything though, I want a Call of Duty that everybody enjoys, and I feel like Treyarch really is that studio to deliver on that, so I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. You might want to have a sniper if you're going to lay in a bush like that, buddy. Now, this is one thing that I really hope for Black Ops 4. People should not be able to wear ghillie suits if they're not sniping. Still to this day, that is by far my biggest problem with this game, Black Ops 1. No! I was gonna say I started red gunning and then all of a sudden I started doing well. And we're about to play on Cracked, so yeah, that's my sign to leave. For the most part though, I felt like I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about and then some. So again though, just to wrap everything up, I feel like Treyarch just laid back on Black Ops 3 because they knew how successful it was. And they obviously implemented some things from some other games, added Battle Royale. I do gotta give them credit though because they're focusing a lot on what the players really, really want, and unfortunately a lot of players don't care about campaign. I still do have a lot of faith in Treyarch that they will deliver a great Call of Duty that we're all going to enjoy. Me to an extent. I don't know though. I gotta play the beta. So again though, I feel like I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Go ahead and leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I hope y'all have enjoyed this Black Ops 1 video. It's been Soul Rage. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody. Something that just occurred to me though, aside the video clip that I showed from yesterday's video, I didn't swear once in this video. Surprising.